How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grimgate right back into it with another Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition sessions, glorious homebrew, the SRS Cartography Guild. I, strangely enough, did feel well enough, kind of, to actually at least make it to my other Dungeons & Dragons session. I'm sorry for those that were looking forward to Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Yeah, World Wrecking News sucks. To the point where I was kind of out of commission until, I think, late last night when I finally started getting out of the funk. So my apologies if I'm not approaching anything with my usual enthusiasm or my usual attitude. I'm still kind of in a funk. Thankfully after this I can take a bit of a break and just unwind to get my head back on straight. That all said, let's go ahead and jump into the Discord and hopefully interacting with other people and not just hermiting myself away from the rest of the world will help.
You're a bunch of nerds, dude.
What? No, never.
Why in God's name are we talking about the reproductive processes of zombies? I am horrified that's what our Discord chat currently is.
Can't I hear?
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
Is it considered necrophilia?
What the fuck? What a great first thing to hear. What's necrophilia? Hold
Huh?
on.
Shut up.
Shut up?
No. Keep talking.
Okay, should I wear my mask so I don't infect you guys?
Yeah.
No, if I die, I die.
That's basically my approach to life.
Oh,
If you
there's a new.
figured out.
There's Exit the Gungeon. They just released a new game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
Oh,
It's a completely different style.
holy
so,
shit! It is different.
yeah. I haven't played it yet, which is surprising given I have like 600 hours in it, but you know.
I haven't played it, but I've played a lot of it.
Any other game. It's fine. You know what? I'm sick. I have an excuse. It's good.
No.
How are you doing?
Pretty well fevered, mostly.
Wait, do you have the beer virus?
The self-isolation kind of sucks, but, you know.
I think it's great.
That's literally how I've been living my
Pretty
life
well,
for I don't know how
isolating.
long.
Very alone all the time, and it's like, Jesus, I'm so fucking bored. Holy shit.
Hey.
Your cat probably loves it.
Probably. She fucking screams whenever I leave.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello.
I'm looking forward to this so much. I get to interact with people. So...
Just like the
throwing
one
that
thing
out
I
there.
don't like doing.
I've been interacting with people all freaking week over Xbox Live. Just, you know, gotta love those wonderful 13-year-olds that just want to constantly scream that they slept with my mom.
I don't feel like I count them as people.
That's because
Yeah.
they're not people.
Like, you're.
They're children.
I wouldn't say they're children, they're goblins. Like, not even the fun goblins.
I, for real, do not refer to children under the age of 5 as people.
No, those are bugs.
I refer to them as
Potatoes.
babies.
I
There are
actively
babies and
call
there are
my
people.
little niece a bug. In front
They
of
are
my
they,
sister.
they are
That's cute.
surely human beings, yes, but
One comes to Michael with the pro-life argument, and he's like, well, they're not people.
no,
Oh my
no,
god.
they're all human. But
And here I
like,
thought I was
you're not
going to
notable.
have this video monetized, everybody. Thank
Yeah,
you so
you
much for
gotta
ensuring that
have,
was impossible.
like the ability to process your actual own thoughts.
Kyle,
Whatever,
let's
you
be
can just
real.
edit things out.
There are some people my
Are we
age that
ever
aren't
monetized?
people.
I don't think
Usually.
most of us can process our thought.
Hi.
Really, that's a surprise. We're usually monetized?
I'm
Yeah.
bad at it, but I do it on accident all the time.
Weird.
Actually,
I
the
thought we
weird
were
thing is, the
horrible.
one time recently we weren't monetized was, yeah, I think it was like 2 sessions ago. It was because they caught the music I was using, despite the fact I used it in every other session.
Jesus Christ, Tyler.
What's up?
I turn on camera and you're wearing a fucking
Oh,
mask.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm sad.
That
right
one was
now.
good. I like that one.
Oh, hello.
I see Matt.
I have
Just
everyone
walk away.
but Kyle.
Yeah, that's all the important ones.
Wait, is Tyler wearing like a woodworking mask?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It'll protect him.
I'm not gonna do anything.
No, yeah, I
Right.
got it for
I
a
like
costume
the-
like 2 years ago, and I didn't actually. I'm not gonna get a.
I like the
sort of-
glasses over hair look.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my earbuds.
How dare you?
Anyways, that was the joke.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Good job.
I hate it.
So
I suffocated.
Oh, actually, let me go get my mask.
I've spent the last week of my life staring into
Why do
the
you even-
abyss that is humanity.
Yeah, how are people? I feel like he's
Okay.
the most
So
ever-
I
went
have
on a
no
road-
TP for my bunghoy!
Yes. That's
If you
Luckily-
want, I can send you a picture of the paper towel toilet paper aisle. It's just empty.
Luckily, I already stockpiled on toilet paper accidentally because I forgot that I had more and bought more, so I just have a shit ton.
Yeah, I gotta
But-
see you like a month ago, so I'm good for like another 5.
Yeah.
The
But
grocery
I-
stores ran out and then restocked immediately.
I went on a trip with my friend. We left town and went 3 hours up north to visit a friend. And halfway there, I look at my phone and I've exploded with emails from school saying everything's been shut down.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
My place of employment has just straight up said, "Hello." Can I help you?
I'm sad I can't see this.
Why are you making it weird, dude? So my place of employment has basically just told us
God damn it, Dennis!
you're gonna show up for work, but we might just like literally just send you home anyway. So be looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm currently job hunting, and this market is very.
I'm so sorry. Look, just move to the East Coast with me. I'll get you a job at Wegmans. You'll be very happy.
I'm just telling my
Yeah.
boss, hey, I'm sick.
Yes, you'll be a day and a half drive from Tiffany, but
I mean,
you
she
have a
like
job.
I'm ready
pulls
for
enough
this.
to support us. So
Yeah.
it's the
Dennis.
convenient thing about being in water utilities, it's
Yeah.
needed.
The mask works surprisingly well with the headphones.
When did
I can't
I
see
just
it.
gotta wear a dark robe and just walk down the senior
Yeah.
citizen center.
You people.
when
Why?
did Dennis become the biggest character out of all of us? Was it becoming Liliana?
He's
Yes.
always been the biggest character.
Yeah, about to say, have you met Merrick?
Merrick is very stoic and
Until he
reserved.
got a penis. And then he was less.
It was
Portrayed the
Matthew's
role
fault.
you were going for very well.
So let's go ahead and get started.
Look at why I bought this goddamn thing. Think I was never gonna wear it except maybe paintballing, but goddamn if it didn't just have a random use today.
Well, here we are.
Ball mask.
Last time, having just fought off a wave of bees, you were a bit annoyed to find that your destination, the lighthouse, was covered in spider webs.
My
God.
spiders.
Now, yeah, you managed to unleash a two-pronged attack against the spiders inside, and even with the much more intelligent humanoid-looking creature inside laying traps, you managed to clear them out. You wait until sunset for the sun to hit the crystal that refracts the light for the lighthouse to hit just the right spot and reveal to you the lair of these singers that plagued this island with their song. You went out to kill the creatures, finding them whilst they slept. And with a very carefully placed silence spell, you managed to wipe them out with hardly any threat. Having wiped out the creatures, the people of the island asked you to help approach a trade with them, and some asked to join you in your journey home, including a pregnant woman by the name of Starshine. They also gave you a finely crafted sextant as a show of thanks. When you finally arrive, you were stopped by an inquisitor performing random inspections. He selected Gwydion out of the bunch of you and left you to go about your way. Gwenny later joined back with the group, just in time to see Bertrand hammering in a few pieces of paper in the new notice board. One speaking of the end of a recent chain of Inquisitor deaths, one speaking of the continued murders of a killer known as the Sculptor, and one advertisement for a brothel you had seen on Barron Street with some rather peculiar claims. For future reference, if you look in your journals, you should have a folder called Notices.
That's gonna fill up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
I
say.
forgot about those.
But you'll always have access to them, which is nice. I'm very happy with this ad.
It's very well done. Very well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you. Thank you. So
Get the fuck off the no.
okay.
You get the fuck off the no.
You get the fuck off, whatever. What are we talking
fuck
about?
off.
You fuck off.
So, all that being said, it is now Saturday, the 47th of Sun's Rise, 1630 post-Draconic era. You are in the guild hall, and there is much to do. You've a map to sell, trade to promote, and a group of refugees that need placed into society. What do you guys want to do?
Jonathan scared the fuck out of me. I was like, who joined?
Right?
Jonathan, it is I.
Okay.
Back from the dead.
Remember when Kale accidentally invited someone to our Discord?
Sure.
Remember when
my
I
name?
accidentally invited Tyler to my notes server?
I remember
Oh
that.
yeah.
I refuse.
He was like, what is this? I can't
Discord,
remember.
I think, does this thing where it occasionally invites people randomly. Because one of my friends also got in the server, and I was like, "What the hell? I've never messaged you before." Discord.
Weird.
I think you were hacked. They hacked the mainframe.
It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Yeah. You hacked the mainframe. It's the main one.
Okay, so we have to sell our map.
Yes.
Yep.
I know it looks like Cassius is at the bar. This is incorrect, and you should feel ashamed of yourself, honestly.
I know I should. I do a lot.
He's in his office.
Did I paint the map already? I forget.
Yes.
I believe you made a check.
You rolled well.
Yeah. We're gonna be making bank tonight.
In theory. We will see.
Fuck. Why don't I remember where his office is?
It's at the bottom.
It's the big one.
One. At the bottom. Oh, it's way down
Sell a
there.
map.
I need a shave.
This is hard to do on a tiny little laptop, okay?
Well, that's your fault for buying an Apple.
This is
What happened
not
to your
what?
computer?
For work, because, you know, self-isolation and shit.
Ooh.
You should just cough all over the stuff you don't want her to use.
Should, you're right. Oops, didn't mean to. Shit. My bad.
Just like, achoo.
Don't ever do that again.
I've
So
lost
we're,
my mind.
We're selling a map, huh?
There we are.
So, you guys find Cassius up in his office. The door is open, which is unusual for him. Oh, welcome back, friends. So, how were the most recent exploits of the Sunrise Ostinato?
Oh, they went well. For the most part.
We hate bugs now.
A
We
lot
hate
of
bugs
bugs.
a lot now.
Oh, fucking insects.
I suppose I've had to get used to them in my life, but I understand. I assume you have a map then?
Correct.
We do, but importantly, you told that Inquisitor to go away earlier, and he's all like, oh, I have permission from your guildmaster to be doing stop and search. Is that true? Or should I go kick his ass?
More specifically, I believe I told him to return with a handwritten letter from the Emperor.
Oh, you
Did he
got that.
do that?
He pulls out a piece of paper and just hands it over to you.
Read the paper.
Paper.
Yeah, this is just straight up a letter signed by the Emperor requesting
prick.
that he allow. I agree. I would rather not have anyone snooping on my guild hall aside from me and Bertrand. But I am true to my word. I only gave him permission for the next few weeks, however. You should be out of the way before you come back on your next expedition.
Well, good to know, although it doesn't really affect me.
So, this map then.
Oh, right. I'm gonna pull out the map. Just sprawl it out on the table.
This is even better than your last one.
Oh,
Anything
fun.
special I should know about it?
Giant bloody
Aside from the
insects.
bugs. Aside from the bugs.
How about insect-like
There's-
humanoids?
Well, that too, but there's a tribe of people there who've been stranded there for a very long time, and most of them chose to stay. Some wanted to leave and get back to civilization. Yes,
I
they,
assume they're on your ship, yeah?
some of them, yes, but not all wanted to come. They'd been stranded there for 3 generations, according to them,
I see.
and they are deaf. They deafened themselves because of a problem with creatures that used music to compel you to drown yourself. It's a whole thing, really, but we took care of that as well.
Sorry, had a delivery.
Thanks, Mom.
Grandmother, actually, thank you.
Oh.
I'll talk to a few people to see about giving them places to live until we can. Until then, we can post them here in the guild hall. There's plenty of space for them.
Good enough.
However, it does seem like you've done them a great favor. How do I see you doing good in the world? I'll talk with the merchant families about establishing trade routes out that way. You have any idea what kind of exports they got?
There weren't many of them. I don't know.
Now, okay. Things that you have seen, for sure.
Bees?
Of
Sexton.
bees.
Bees?
Insect carapace, which is apparently hard.
Spider's web.
You did notice massive goat horns at the hunter's house.
Oh.
And there are a few kinds of like tropical fruits that don't really grow in the Esterisles that I don't know, maybe people would be interested in.
Oh, so like ivory and fruits. That's pretty valuable.
Good. You say giant bee.
And regular sized bees.
Show him the beeple's elbow.
Well, they were wasps.
Oh my god, I made that.
A bit odd. I'll get on establishing the trade as much as I can. If I get a bite, I'll give you a bonus.
Hell yeah.
I have an idea of a project I'll be taking part in this week that may sway your interests.
Is that so?
I'll give you a look once it's completed.
Very good. I look forward to it. Now, as for the map, fine work. You folk are quite skilled, yeah? This will fetch a pretty penny out with the merchant families. I'll let you know when to expect your payment. Until then, I believe you'll have plenty of time to enjoy yourselves. Now, Elrin requested that I send for him as soon as you arrived. Is that something that you would be interested in? Said something about the dinner party.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Very good. I'll let him know that you've arrived.
Alright, then I guess we'll be off then.
Very good. enjoy your time ashore. You guys walk off. You guys will have some downtime. Just to let you guys know, it will be tomorrow before dinner with Elrin. He needs to buy the ingredients. He didn't know when you'll return. So this means that, I mean, you know, let's say you got about a week.
All right.
So,
I've
Michael,
got some stuff prepared. Yes.
Cassius completely dodged my question.
I'm sorry.
about
What was your
changelings.
question?
Completely dodged when I was like, oh, he's looking for changelings. He was like, right, so that map. So do I get a sense that he knows something he's not telling me?
Roll me an insight check.
I do get that sense.
I mean, that's up to the insight check, isn't it?
It's up to
I
me.
don't necessarily think you. I mean,
Michael, mute yourself.
no. I thought it was. Yeah.
Fix your keybind yet?
Yes.
I thought it was.
He made a space bar, so it's fine.
Oh God.
When are you ever gonna use that?
Shut up.
Did you mute yourself?
Yes.
I think that's a yes.
I think that Cabbage is on the right track with Harpy Island. I'm totally on board with this.
How dare you? New Beeland is way up.
New beat.
But there were sirens.
Where's the old?
I don't feel like it was like epic enough to be New Beeland.
New Beeland is my foot up your ass. Old Beeland is my foot up your ass.
Like, if it was like a bunch of halflings, yes, we could have named it New Beeland.
Oh,
They were
halflings. They're disgusting. They
It's
stink.
Harpy Island in honor of when Legion was like, oh yeah, the harpies. Wait, no, that's not what they are.
Yeah, Harpy. That's it. If only there were actually Harpy bees, that would have been even better.
That's not
So,
giving
like,
me any ideas.
Harpy harpies.
I
Like
would've said
sexy
myself.
bees.
Why don't we just name it?
Jesus, they make you kill yourself.
Why don't we just name it Silentium? All the denizens that have been living there for generations have literally made themselves deaf. It fits.
And that kind of makes sense. But like, you know.
I love looking up old Latin for cool names.
Same.
Wasn't there like just one hill on that place?
One
Pretty much.
hill in.
We can call it Silent Hill.
You know what? I like it. We'll call it Silent Hill.
Do it. Silent Hill.
All in the hopes that Sony truly does get the rights to Silent Hill, Metal Gear, and Castlevania from Konami.
Metal Gear.
It's the first island can be Castlevania because that big tower was kind of like a castle.
Eh.
This sucks.
You just have to find Metal Gear.
I'll be
Give us
Steampunk
3
Island.
weeks. Aotearoa and Leora will make Metal Gear by the end of this campaign.
Oh,
A
God.
weapon to surpass Metal Gear?
Yeah, we'll see. I think power armor is on my to-do list.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Christ.
On
Yeah.
the halflings!
So are we going to a brothel now?
I'm going to a brothel. I know
want
what the
to-
fuck you all are doing.
Find a serial
I
killer?
have other things to do.
Leora is going to walk up to Mr. fucking Witcher.
Lambert.
That
Lambert.
guy.
I almost called you Lucy, and I was like, wait a second, no.
I almost named
I'm
him Lucian, oddly enough.
It's one of those L's.
What the fuck?
That's what you guys get for not coordinating naming structures.
Right?
Why are you assuming we didn't?
Don't put that thought in our heads.
I was about to say,
We'll
we
make
totally
the fucking
didn't think this
coordinate
through.
names.
No one thought of this. This
When
was
we had
actually-
Next campaign, all Q.
Oh,
When we
Jesus.
had the triplets, they had similar names.
Yes,
So I'm gonna walk up to Lambert, and I'm going to I think I'm gonna tag along with you.
to a brothel.
Yeah, why not?
I'll tag along too.
See, that makes more sense to me for some reason. I don't know why. Sure, more the merrier. I'm not paying for either of you.
There are things I'm curious about the world. Let's just make sure Aotearoa doesn't know about them.
I just got the image of a college girl for some reason. I don't know why.
I think
She-
that's accurate.
She's that age.
Early to mid 20s. Right. Well.
Yeah, Taylor is not really paying attention. He's got other stuff to do.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't
Okay.
expecting anyone to join me, but sure.
You know, it might not be a bad idea to bring Gwydion along with us. I don't know if he's ever even touched a woman before.
I mean, he is Gwydion Blue Eyes, captain of the Sunrise Ostinato.
Exactly, we made him that. Before, he was just Gwydion.
Let's put that on the back burner. I'll tell you what, at some point I'll approach him about it and see if he's willing. That said, if he doesn't want to, I don't want to make him uncomfortable. He's a bookish type.
So hire somebody with a book and introduce them.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
people,
that's how that works.
yeah, they, what they do with books at a brothel, you know what, you'll find out.
Well, I'm sure those girls could look like books. I mean, it says they can be whatever you want, so...
Yeah, that part has my
It's a
interest, and that's part of the
brothel
reason I'm
mix.
going.
Book. Howdy, you want to go find a serial killer?
That sounds quite dangerous. I suppose if we had the whole party, I would feel more comfortable, but I have a project with this bee carapace in mind.
Alright, that's fine.
So, yeah, the three of you venture back down to Barron Street to the brothel known as the Wizard's Sleeve. Outside, you see an elven woman talking to an Inquisition armor-wearing man. Do you really have to keep doing these inspections? Afraid so, ma'am. Very well, go right ahead. We've nothing to hide. As she reaches out her arm, the Inquisitor takes out a silver coin and touches it to her skin. Well, looks like you're still not a changeling. Oh, darn. I suppose there's always next time. Go ahead inside. The girls are all ready waiting for you. The Inquisitor walks into the brothel, and the elven woman draws her attention towards the three of you. I don't recognize any of you. New customers.
Well, I am. I'm not entirely sure about this one, or I'm pretty sure that one wants to actually work here for some reason.
Oh, you.
That's not denial.
Well, in any case, please, come on inside. She takes you into the establishment. The first room is rather large, tapestries hanging from all the walls, cushions and chairs are placed throughout. It's a very warm and inviting atmosphere, and it almost begs you to relax. She lounges herself on a couch at the corner of the room and introduces herself. My name is Avarice. I'm the owner of this little nook of fantasy in this rather mundane world. Pardon if this is a bit presumptuous, but it seems like most of you are here for business rather than pleasure.
Why not both?
I like the way you think, girl. So, what's on your mind then?
I'm just kind of curious, how long has the Inquisition been bothering you girls?
Oh, well, since we started posting up the ads.
That
I understand.
that motto would kind of allude to that.
Well, I can understand the concern, but we managed to do the same sort of thing that changelings are capable of with magic instead of base physiology. Still, we're tested every time we unleash a new wave of fires.
So there aren't any changelings here? That's a shame. It would have been interesting to run into one of those.
well, our customers believe so as well. The fear of changelings being out there in the, well, it's certainly embedded itself into the cultural hive mind. And more often than not, and if something gets that far into the lexicon, someone out there turns that fear into desire. Luckily, I'm able to facilitate such fantasies. I mean, how many people desire to bed a certain someone, specifically, I mean. Let people know we can do that for them, and then, well, they often don't care how.
That's fair.
So
I
do
could
you
also
have-
picture
Yeah.
some very odd requests of that.
Do they have such features right now?
What do you mean?
Like that service of changing into whoever we want to be with?
Of course.
How much?
Well, if you want to change their face, it'll be about 20 gold. I take it you're interested then.
I suppose we
Oh,
just
I thought there was more options.
I mean, either you want the service or you don't. 10 gold a night, an additional 10 if you want to change their face.
So face is the only thing that can change.
Well, it's the thing that we change the most, but we can act off of description for the most part. And we have the ability to change. Well, let's just say that you'd be surprised how many people are into orcish women.
Would you be surprised?
Me personally, yes, but perhaps I have different tastes than many. And say, at this point, she's looking at Liliana. Have I seen you somewhere before?
You have?
What?
Where?
I just feel like I've seen your face around here before. Strange. In any case, is the business taken care of? Or is there more of that before we go into the more pleasurable services?
Frankly, if you have a redhead with freckles, I'm in for 10 gold and happy.
Oh, we have whatever you want.
Done. I'm happy.
Well, this is disgusting. I'm out of here.
And that's what I was expecting. Oh, come on! I'll spot you one! Don't you want to experiment and live some life?
I thought you said you're not going to pay for us.
Yeah, until she saw it walking away, then I just got a giggle out of it.
Well, I suppose this line of work isn't for anyone, but everyone, rather. And will you be joining us as well?
I'm actually now more curious where you have seen me and my face.
Well, I feel like I've seen it on the odd... Well, I hate to be so bold, but apparently there are quite a few people who request my services. It seems you're quite popular with the Inquisitors.
Oh my.
Well,
Not to name any names.
Oh, I would be very curious to know their names.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that, sweetie.
Are any of them here right now?
I don't believe so, but I suppose if you stay around a while, perhaps you can ask the man who is currently testing all of our girls.
Right, that's
I shall
Good
do just that.
Good for him.
Maybe he'll like to give you a little test, a very thorough, in-depth test.
Nice.
And it's not a coin.
Oh, darling, I'm afraid, I don't think you'll be able to handle me. I'll suck the soul right out of you.
Me, I was talking about Leliana and the Inquisitor.
Oh, wow.
I'm more than happy with the redhead with freckles. I'm good on that.
Very well. If you, please go into room 3 over there. I'll have a girl join you momentarily. She
Fantastic.
grabs the gold. She gets up off of her little couch and just kind of walks around. Kind of turns to Liliana. Now, should I prepare someone for you as well?
Not right now. I'll wait for that Inquisitor. I'd like to ask him a few questions.
Very well. He'll be done sooner or later. And she just like walks off and like walks down a set of stairs on the very far end. A few minutes pass, the Inquisitor man starts walking out. You manage to catch him right before he opens the door.
Hey, you there. Inquisitor.
Wow.
Yes, citizen.
Does my face look familiar?
Well, come to think of it, yeah.
Why does
Caught
it
with his
look
pants
familiar?
down.
I don't know. I'm not particularly good with faces, but must have seen you around somewhere. Small town and all that.
And you've seen me here or somewhere other part of town?
Don't reckon I've seen you here before. I don't much stay around here.
All right. But did you catch anything that you're hunting?
Changelings, you mean? Nah, I've tested all the girls here, and no, they all seem to be, people.
Mm-hmm. And what's your name?
Leroy?
Leroy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just Michael. I'm done messaging you.
I'm sorry.
Thank.
It was just really good. and I
I'm
had
sure you'll
to.
see me around, Leroy.
Okay.
I'll walk away.
Strange.
How much does she sashay away?
He walks out the door. Figure about an hour later. Well, give or take a few minutes. Lambert comes walking out. I assume, do you guys want to talk before you head home, or are we just heading home?
How was your time, Lambert?
Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. I had a great time, won't lie. And how was your little adventure? Did you find your Inquisitor?
I did.
And?
He was boring and uneventful.
Ah, that's what she said about me too. Damn.
Sorry to hear that.
She did like my
Yikes.
scars though.
Are you coming back?
Well, to the brothel. Oh yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow just for fun.
You know.
I mean, that's really the only reason to come.
You think? I have other reasons.
I'm trying to work on the punchline for that one, but I can't.
I'm leaving it.
It's not happening.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
there.
I'm
No,
not.
there's no.
I'm waiting
stick
for
around.
Tyler to say it.
What?
He's always the one that finishes.
Oh god.
Go, Nathan. You did it.
Is someone eating their mouse or their keyboard? What the fuck is it?
I am.
Don't worry about it.
Is this what my keyboard sounds like?
Yeah.
Am I on AOL all of a sudden? What the fuck?
Sure.
Wasn't even alive when that was invented.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Ah.
Are we cutting to? Are we cutting to the Terra? See, back in my day, we would get 1,000 hours of internet access sent to us in the mail. 1,000 free
Makes me
hours.
feel a little better.
I remember those days too. Jesus.
Hey,
I'll be right back.
1997.
We had dial-up where I grew up.
Dial up.
We had dial-up for a while too.
2 hours to
Back when we had a
download a
home phone.
JPEG. Ooh. Scary times. The dark
Why are you
times.
downloading JPEGs?
Because
He
I was a
wanted to
teenager
look
at the
at pictures of-
time.
He wanted to look at
Why do you
pictures
think
about-
I was downloading JPEGs?
Illegal.
He just wanted to look at the elk.
If I want to look at elk, I'll literally walk 5 minutes in any direction. I'm in Washington, for God's sake. Oh, more often than not, I see a herd in my yard.
That's cool.
It's really kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I won't even lie.
Is that why it's called Forks?
No, it's called Forks because people are dumb.
That's so upsetting, Matthew. Are we waiting on Dennis?
You were waiting on me to type the thing I need to type. So I assume that you are
Ooh.
going back to the guild hall.
Leora went by herself, and then I think the other two are going.
Yeah. Okay. Now, while they're there, we have 3 others. Q wanted to make that armor set.
Making power armor already.
Well, you know,
No.
give or take. If you would go ahead and hold on just a second, I'm actually having a really hard time with my mouse right now. There we go, much better. Make me a Smith Tools check.
Let's see here. This one's not
Or like
metal, so
leather
I can't-
working.
I can't do my thing there. Am I able to hire Python?
I mean,
Great
you can get Pete to help you. It's kind of his job.
It's Pete.
He goes by Pete.
Okay.
But his
No,
name is
Raymond.
his
Peter
name is
Griffin.
Pitten.
Oh, not that crap again.
You mean Piton?
About how long would this project take me?
It will likely take somewhere like, I mean, some like 24 hours of work. So like
Sounds
Full
like
day.
3 days if it's a full day kind of a deal, or
okay.
you'll
then-
definitely get it done before the end of the week.
Yeah, and then hiring laborers is like a gold a day. Is that what we figured out? Is it more than that?
Something like that. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so if I like put in like 5 gold for him, we can get his help.
Yeah.
Would that get me a roll at advantage?
Absolutely, it would.
Cool. And we wanted to do leather working, you said?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's you're going to be in your intelligence anyway, right?
Yeah, if it's a tool that I'm not proficient in, so.
Gotcha. I would give you half proficiency because I would imagine, that you're using leatherworking stuff for like at least the base of the armor. But I imagine Tinker's tools in order to like work the chitin to be usable, like to
Okay.
fasten it with
Sure.
stuff.
Well, here's a roll. Ooh.
Okay.
That's not a good roll.
How much more time does it take?
Now, unfortunately, let's see. It only takes a few more hours than usual. What you end up doing, like basically, you're trying to, you're still not used to leatherworking, tools. So whenever you go about like doing those leatherworking, it kind of just ends up, just your hands aren't used to it. It's not as, strangely enough, it's not as malleable as what you're used to metal being.
Right.
As well as just the not as strong, so you end up like puncturing some leather that just it's fine. It just takes some like mending to get back into working order, but you managed to, by the end of the week, get a set of bee chitin armor.
Sweet.
Nice.
I think that's all I had on the to-do list. Oh, I have one other thing, but we can get to that later.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send you this. There. Lucian, Gwydion, do you have anything you would like to do before the dinner?
Want to talk to Cassius first of all.
Okay. He is still up in his office.
Kind of brushed off my question about changelings earlier. That makes me think you might know something that you don't want to tell me.
I assure you, I know nothing of no changelings here in the Guildhall.
Yeah, I just want to know, what they are from a man who isn't clouded by bigotry and literally being a racist like that Inquisitor.
Way I see it, changeling is just a person like any other. Now, I do understand why they are feared as much as they are. The ability to look like whoever you want. Only way to counteract that is to kill or force to transform.
Okay.
It's scary stuff, but it's nothing a mediocre wizard wouldn't be able to do anyway.
Right. Thanks, Cassius. I'll see you around.
No problem.
And now I'm gonna go to the brothel.
Okay.
Everyone's going to the brothel.
have my own.
Gwydion, anything you're doing?
I can't think of much. Personally, might get a scroll. I should have thought of this out of session. I didn't know we'd have downtime. I may have just forgotten. I suppose.
Now, you did say something to me earlier about looking for some sort of trainer or something.
Oh yeah. That's what I said.
If you want to do that, I mean, you also have after the dinner to do that as well. These are just kind of the first day.
Well, since that's what I can immediately think of, I can just go ahead and start looking. I guess you're like a magic tutor of sorts.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. Okay. It takes you the better part of the day. It's probably getting close to nighttime before you found yourself a name. There is one particular mage that you do hear of by the name of Herbert Elroy II that lives over on Abbey Way.
That's the name. Okay.
And a half.
Yeah. All right.
Pretty sure it was 2 names.
And a number.
Yeah, that's true. A number as well. I will try and get into contact with him.
Okay. Okay, so you walk over to Abbey Way. It is getting a little bit late. Abbey Way is a relatively poor area of the city, but it does hold a very modest temple to the gardener. You pass it by as you head towards the man's address, and you realize this is where the killer's latest body was found. It's, just unsettles you for a moment, and you begin to walk faster toward your destination. When you reach the address, you are relieved to find it is much larger than many of the homes around it. You knock on the door and you hear a man yell from the other side, "Coming!" Not too much later, the door swings open, revealing a shirtless, white-haired man who is just jacked. He's got a well-groomed beard and this thick mustache that's just twirled up slightly. "Hello, friend. I'm afraid we haven't met before. I am Herbert Elroy II.
Oh,
Who might you be?"
I am Gwydion Eloson.
Ellison, you say?
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to be related to Gwynedd Ellison, would you?
Well, she preferred going by Cadigan, but yes, she's my grandmother, or was my grandmother.
Fantastic! What a woman she was. Beautiful, kind, and courageous as they come.
Wait. You knew her?
But why, yes, my boy. I held quite a flame for her for quite some time. What brings your grandson here to me today?
Awkward.
Well, alrighty then.
I saw an advertisement put out, and I'm looking for someone who can help me with my spellcasting.
So, you wish to train under me, eh? Fantastic! I'll make you into one of the finest battle mages in all the Ester Isles. Come with me.
Okay.
Have fun, Gwydion.
Herbert leads you over to the opposite, like the wall opposite of the door. He raises his fist, and there's just this magnificent golden light comes out of it. And he's like punches straight through the wall, creating an opening to an equally magnificent room.
What the fuck?
The room itself looks like it's made for training and mostly made of just raw and loose stone. Here, we can train here without causing damage to the house.
Wait. What does this training entail exactly? We're starting now.
Sounds like my kind of training, honestly.
Of course, my boy. No time like the present. Now, your first test is simple. Surely you know a spell that requires concentration.
Yes, I know a few.
Cast that spell in the center of the room.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to cast Silent Image in the middle of the room, and I'm going to make that giant bee that I saw.
Okay. Is it like the same size?
To scale, yeah.
That is fantastic. And won't be very annoying very quickly at all.
It doesn't make noise. It's Silent Image.
It's just sitting there flapping.
Just sitting there.
Very good. He tightens up his hands wrap, like just around his fist, and he gives you this intense glare. Now, I'll come at you with all I've got.
Excuse me.
If you lose concentration, you lose.
Oh.
Simple, yes?
You got this. Have fun.
Are you prepared, boy?
I'm not sure.
Poor Gwydion.
Knocks it out with one
Very
punch.
good.
that.
Now,
Yeah.
let us commence.
Oh God.
You wanted this.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if I don't know if this is. I'm a. Oh no, I'm
Gonna
not.
fucking
This
murder
is your
Gwydion.
fault, my boy.
I'm not sure if I'm a kinesthetic learner.
You're gonna find out pretty quick, ain't you?
This is
Oh my
great.
God.
Let me just re-roll that.
Look at
Oh
the
my
Chad.
So roll up on your
God.
character.
What a Chad.
Tensor's transformation. That man is 100% beef.
He's like 1,000,000,000% beef, let's be honest. Yeah, that seems more like his speed.
Lambert
Like
sees him.
a
Daddy?
Percent.
It's a good thing I pulled out a token you already had. Yeah.
He's like 95.9, or it's like 95.5 beef.
On a scale from 1 to 10, he beef.
Beef.
He beef. He thick.
So I assume that you are just concentrating on the spell.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. I don't know if I want to get hit.
Probably not.
This isn't quite what I expected.
What were you expecting?
Very good. Oh wait, hold on. He actually adds to his initiative rolls.
I was expecting
The
book
war
learning.
magic mage.
It's a little better.
Welcome to War Magic, son.
Oh, he has
Oh.
a fucking 5 in intelligence. He's pretty fucking strong.
He is the finest battle mage in all the Esterisles, my boy.
Yeah, he is. Holy shit.
Tony wants me to usurp him of that title? Alright.
Absolutely. Oh, very good. Let's get this started slowly then, huh? And he stomps his foot on the ground, like 3 rocks fly up, and he just punches them all
He's
directly
an
toward you.
Fuck off!
He's an earthbender.
I love him.
That is a 9, a 20, and an 18 to hit.
I'm gonna shield. Out of panic, like, ah! I just raise an invisible barrier and they just bounce off and shatter.
Very good, my boy. You do have a turn now.
Have a turn.
Dodge!
Your concentration.
Oh god.
He used to fuck your grandma too. Think about
I love
that.
it. He did.
Shut up!
He did.
He might be your actual granddad.
No.
No.
Look at Gwydion.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm gonna. Oh boy. Oh jeez.
Oh
I'm
jeez,
gonna-
Rick. You don't know what to do.
Now, if you lose concentration, you lose.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how long I have to left. I just ran to the other side of the room.
Panic.
I'm afraid you'll not be able to get away from me that easily, boy. And as he's running up, he like takes his fist, he slams it directly into the ground, and this music. Oh man, 6 pillars just erupt from the earth.
Magnitude 6.
Sorry, 6? What? Did you just get? What the fuck? Did this just guy cast? This can't be the spell I think it is.
Might be.
Might be. It might be.
One of them is going to slam you up into the ceiling.
He just cast bones of the earth.
Unless you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
On.
Oh!
You see an opening, you're just like, ah! Just dodge out of the way. Sorry, this is going exactly as I planned. As I planned this. So, just these stone pillars have now just been erected. A fantastic dodge, boy.
No,
Turn
you're
again.
trapped.
Alright. Gordian is gonna just like really just clap his hands together and send forth a thunder wave right at him. He needs to make a con save, which I'm sure he's really bad at.
Yeah, look at that hunk of man. He's so bad.
He's so bad.
You ain't bad. You're nothing.
Does he add anything?
He's a bad
It is
bitch.
Bones of the Earth.
Yeah.
It is not. So he rolled a 16.
Okay, he only takes that much damage. Half of that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. 7.
Like, as he sees you casting a spell, he just like braces up and just like reflects off of his rippling, just pectoral muscles. You'll have to try harder than that, boy.
Well, Gwydion's literally caught in the dead end, so I'm not moving.
Fell right into my trap.
I'm stuck between a rock, a hard place, and an additional rock.
Very good.
Hard rock.
Well, it seems you're doing better than I suspected you would. Perhaps I've underestimated you. But I will show you.
Swish.
Sorry, I'm like losing my mind.
Wish
One
we
of
would
my
win
favorite
something.
spells. And he just like flexes really hard, and suddenly his muscles just begin to grow and grow.
No!
Tinser's transformation!
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh god.
Come at me!
It's one of my favorite spells, too.
Oh
I'm gonna
god.
kick your ass now, Gwydion.
I'm about to have my ass. I'm about
I'm
to have
gonna
my
fucking
ass
beat
kicked.
you to death.
I'm about to have my ass kicked. I don't want to have my ass kicked.
You chose this.
I think I just got put into it.
Maybe.
Like, hey, can you train me? He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna get beat up by an old man.
So if I
This
lose
is the best kind of training.
So if I lose concentration on this spell, I lose. I can't even change spells.
Absolutely.
Fuck. I'm dashing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
I
60.
get you.
Why would you dash that way?
Why not? Where else is he gonna go?
Would he have an attack of opportunity?
Does he have reach of 10 feet?
No, he's not.
Okay, no.
I didn't see which way you ran. I assumed that you did run that.
I zigzagged and between the
You're
pillars.
smart. I like that.
Not as smart as him.
Still
Smart.
running, boy.
I don't know what choice I have.
Gonna beat your ass.
Hold on just a second.
My god, he gets extra damage on all of his attacks. Oh my goodness.
Two
I
Like,
know
full
those
force.
numbers.
before you notice, like, he like braces up and then like he's like right next to you with his fist just like, glaring you right in the face. He's going to.
There's like a twinkle in his eye.
That is an 18 to hit.
I'm gonna shield.
It bounces
With a
off the
second
shield.
slot.
He immediately comes in, like spins around and tries to get you with a backhand. That's only a 12. Also, just bounces off the shield. Ha! Well, perhaps I've underestimated you again, boy.
Ah! I'm going to. Oh wait, is that concentration? Oh shit, that spell's totally concentration. It's gotta be. Let me check.
Yep, it is.
I didn't put. I didn't put.
For the record, I am not sorry.
We know. We're enjoying it nonetheless. Aww.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna.
Aw.
No, okay, that was concentration. It is in there. Okay, weird. So I'm not casting that.
Options you
cast-
have little.
I have like no options. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave again. Dang, I should have taken Misty Step.
Could like dodge, I guess.
I'm casting Thunderwave.
He fails.
Oh my god. He takes 14 thunder damage, just push back 10 feet.
Cool. He only
Like,
has.
He goes to brace again, but this time you just do it a little bit faster. He like it basically gets him right in the chest with his arms, still not able to like deflect it at all. He just goes reeling back. Is he prone as well? Is that what
No,
Thunderwave goes?
no, he's
okay.
not.
I just wanted to make sure.
If he's concentrating on Tensor's transformation, he should do that too. But you know,
yes, he does have to do that. That is a.
Well, there's no way he can fail.
Yeah, I mean he passes.
Yeah, I'm about to say he has proficiency in it now. He's probably got advantage
If
already.
he didn't have advantage, he would have failed.
Yes,
Well, he has. No,
the corner.
never mind, because he has.
I know he gets like a huge
he does have
bonus to it,
proficiency
too.
now.
He's fucking amazing.
He's just gonna like walk 15 feet towards you. Well, I've underestimated you once, boy, but it will not happen again.
You can keep
Be
going.
prepared for
Thank
my
you.
final fall.
God damn it!
And his muscles just expand again. This time, just making him impossibly large.
Oh my
What?
god, why?
Tensor's double transformation.
What is this horseshit?
spell that was made. This is a spell I crafted after studying Tensor's transformation. The perfect form of it.
Are you
Prepare
kidding me?
yourself.
Perfect cell.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
No.
I'm very lost, but I'm loving that.
This is the most
It is your
anime
turn.
thing ever.
Beautiful.
Oh, I don't know. I lost the time limit on this. How much longer do I have to go? I can't go anywhere.
I
Scramble
go
for the
into a
door.
ball and I cry after peeing
Go
myself.
through the wall. Go through the wall. Make him proud.
Is the door open?
Are you trying to leave?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm dashing out.
You're still in range for concentration too. That's fucked up. Watch.
think I-
Before
Does it go
before
away?
you,
Radio sound. I'm not sure.
You're such an
I don't
anime
believe so.
protagonist.
So he does run after you, gets to the other side, kind of just does a little pirouette. He seems to be a lot faster in this form, by the way.
Yeah, go figure.
And he is going to make an attack.
Yeah, have at me.
He gonna hurt you.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah. I forgot because I cast Thunderwave at second level. He does take 8 more damage, whatever that does. But anyways. Yes, a 22 hits me. It hits me a lot.
Good. And by good I mean I'm sorry.
He gonna
Like
hurt you a
12 or
lot.
Something.
I forgot my.
He fucks.
I forgot something really
completely.
that would have been really useful right now. Oops. Oh well.
Would kick all of our asses combined.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. I need to see my notes for this. Okay. So he gets to the other side of you, does a little pirouette, and just comes around with one final punch. It gets you right in the solar plexus, launches you directly back into the room, and you take 30 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh my god.
But before, like, you're slowly just like losing consciousness, and he goes, "Oh, or perhaps I've overdone it again." Here, the last thing you hear is just stomping footsteps as he's walking towards you. Can we stop the music? Can we,
This
can we
means I
get
have lost
something quieter?
concentration.
You have lost concentration. The next thing you remember, as you come to, Herbert is still in his giant form, feeding you a health potion. Slowly, like a smoke begins to come off of his arms and body as he just slowly shrinks back. He is going to make a Constitution saving throw and
Opportunity.
fail it. When he comes back, he just like falls to the ground immediately. Like, he seems to be very exhausted. Well done, my boy. Sorry if I overdid it a bit. Not my intention. But you did quite well.
I'm realizing now. I've been adventuring for a month at this point, and I think that's the first time I got hit.
God damn it. That's why you had me and Lucian.
And Q.
Well, I am proud to have done the honors.
Get ass destroyed.
The first time Gwydion gets hit, it just knocks him unconscious.
I wish I could cast spells. I would be a massive man. Fuck.
Oh, I guess Gwydion's gonna get up now. Can I? Well, I guess I lost concentration.
Don't worry too much, boy. You'll make some major improvements next time. I'm sure of it.
When I won't kill you in one punch.
Perhaps in a few days.
That's fine. I'll have more tricks up my sleeve by then.
And I will perhaps have less.
Do you mind if I grab a chair? Sit down somewhere. I have a few things I might want to talk about with you.
Yes, he lifts up his fingers weakly and just snaps. Suddenly, just like ghostly apparition appears with a chair and walks towards you and puts it down on the ground in the training room.
Thank you.
This is magnificent mansion. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
I technically listed it as Elroy's magnificent training room.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
You're making me wish I was a spellcaster again. I hate you, Michael. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Elroy.
Please, call me Herbert.
Herbert. You said that you made a spell.
Well, why, yes. Many tenured wizards turn to personalizing their spells for them.
Oh, I see. I've wanted to make one myself as well at some point. If you wouldn't mind sharing the details of yours, I don't know if I'd ever use it, but it'd be nice to look at your notes if you were willing to share.
What is the highest glyph spell you know?
I cast Thunderwave seconds earlier, but I know Levitate as well. I know Magic Mouth. If I had known I would be getting into a fist fight, I might have stopped and gotten a few more. That would have been useful.
Well, two glyph spells are a bit below the pay grade of my own. But I'll have no trouble sharing it. Might be a while before you can cast it, however. Perhaps we should train on the requisite spell first. He's still just laying prone on the floor.
That's fine.
It's better than Tensor's transformation, but it's even worse.
Yep.
If you're going to keep training me, what's your going rate?
For the grandson of Gwynedd,
Yes.
it'll be an honor to train you.
I see. I was going to go into my next topic about how you knew my grandmother on my father's side.
he tries to get up a little bit, and just kind of clutches at his ribs and just falls back down. Oh, well, I met your grandmother probably, must have been 50 years ago now. I was but a young thing, just freshly turned 17, thought the whole world was before me. Traveled with your grandmother for some time. A few months. Back when she insisted on exploring the, fantastic island of Kara, that is, before she set her sights to Sinpera not too long ago. Well, relative. A few months later.
Sorry. What was the island, Michael?
Kara. It's the one
Okay.
that you guys are on right now.
Oh, yeah.
To Sinpera.
That's interesting. I never met her. I only heard stories. And she's part of the reason why I wanted to adventure. Kind of wanted to be like her. But do you know what became of her?
Last I heard, she bought herself a boat and sailed east. I don't believe she returned, but if I know Gwynedd, she's out there, probably shipwrecked exploring some island far away.
She never did return, and I'd like to find out what happened to her in my travels.
Third glyph spell could help.
As would I, my boy. As would I.
Well, I'll keep coming back here, I suppose, to train, and maybe, well, if I find out anything about her fate, I'll let you know, because I'm sure you deserve to know.
I would very much appreciate it, if nothing else. Perhaps next time, both of us will be less beat up by the end of it, eh?
I'll have some ways to avoid getting knocked out in one hit again, I'm sure.
And I'll have less ways of knocking you out in one hit.
Good to know. Seems like that spell you made takes quite a toll on your body.
Oh, yes. The first spell, the Tenso's transformation, already takes a toll, but taking it one step further takes it quite a bit further.
I see. In all honesty, magic for the sake of, I guess, offense isn't really what I do. I mostly do magic for utility or trickery, but I did want to learn how to maintain them in the heat of battle. I imagine that'd be quite difficult, clearly, if everything hits as hard as you hit.
Yes, quite. Do not worry. By the time I'm done with you... Sorry. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be able to take 3 of my hits without losing concentration, let alone consciousness.
That'd be great. Sounds like we're in this for the long haul, then.
Oh. Yes, my boy. Be prepared.
Well, Gwydion's gonna stand up from the chair. It was nice meeting you. He's going to walk over to him and, I guess, reach out his hand for a handshake. Probably won't be able to pull him up.
Just shakes your hand while he's still just kind of lying there. Yes, my boy. Perhaps Wednesday.
Works for me.
that exists.
I think so. I don't think I have any plans. Gwydion will check his planner. Do I have plans on Wednesday?
I don't know.
From 7 to 11, you have
that's not-
something called D&D.
That's not where the dinner. That's not when the dinner party is, so it's fine.
No, the
then.
dinner party is going to be tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I need to get some.
Oh
payments
my
done.
god, think of the time zones on this planet.
Yeah. They're all over the place. Well-
Shut the fuck up.
I'll see you next time. Herbert.
Yes, and you too, Gwydion. My pleasure, truly.
Indeed, it certainly seems to be. And he'll just, still clutching his chest, just like walk out.
You can just limp out.
Yeah.
So, just to bring it back a moment, I really liked that.
That was good.
Oh man,
That was amazing.
I wasn't expecting
Beautiful.
that.
I knew you wouldn't be,
We're
which is why I
just-
did it.
We're just embracing, we're forcing him to be the anime protagonist now.
You made a joke in the last
Batman.
campaign.
Batman is the anime protagonist.
That's the comedic side character.
More or less. The main side character that can knock out pretty much anyone in the party in one hit.
Oh, I
dare.
just thought of something. I just thought of something really sad. We might see that man die of old age.
Oh,
He's-
not if I can help it.
He's like not even 70.
Hey, yeah, not even 70. Life
And
expectancy
he's
is like
ripped.
60.
He's
Yeah.
probably very healthy.
Not if he has too much fat. If he eats a lot of meat, then that's a lot of fat that'll clog up your arteries.
No, he's like jacked.
It's to white meat.
Like just
I think he might be immortal.
How many chickens does he eat?
I mean, how many chickens he got?
Wait, actually, hold on. Sorry. Before I walk out, are those pillars of stone still jutting out of the room?
Oh, absolutely.
Can I cast Identify on it and see what spell that was?
Oh, that was Bones of the Earth.
Okay, thought so. Yeah. That I didn't know.
It is not a wizard spell.
Oh.
technically.
Well,
But it is for him.
Interesting.
NPCs, dude.
Yeah, they can do what they want.
That's beautiful.
The theme is
He's a
too good to
beautiful
pass
man.
up.
It's true.
He's literally an alchemist. Like, that's what he is.
Yeah, Bones
No.
of the Earth has passed down his family line for generations, I could tell. But
mean-
anyways,
Expertly.
I am 58 gold short of getting the spell that I want, so I'll just wait till payday comes around and I'll get mirror image. That would be a fun one.
Okay. Now, Lucian, I believe you had one more thing you wanted to do.
Yes, I was going to the brothel.
Yes. At this point, before, like, while he's still looking, it's probably like 3 or 4 in the evening. You go out to the wizard's sleeve. Whenever you're there, it seems pretty lively. Not the busiest time of day. But I mean, you can see the girls passing from, one side of the room to the other. They greet you. What is it specifically that you are doing here?
There was like a greeter person at the door, right? Or something?
The
wanna find
owner was
whoever
outside of the door before, but she does not seem to be around, and you don't know that she exists.
I would like to try to find the owner because I know that an owner exists. So I'm gonna ask around and be like, hey, you guys know where the owner of this place is?
I'm still at the brawl.
I believe you are asking this information specifically for the reason that you saw that the owner was doing some stuff before.
I know. I have a completely different reason. I'm
Okay.
asking about the owner to find out about changelings, because if anywhere had changelings, it would be this place.
I gotcha.
Do I see him?
I mean, you get one of the girls aside. I mean, probably. If you're there, you see him. You see him walk through the door.
I wave.
Alright,
And I walk up. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the owner of this place.
Oh,
I have questions I need to
trying
ask.
to wet your whistle too?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Well, if you're not here for that, then why are you here?
I have questions I need to ask the owner of this place.
Ooh. Care if I tag along?
Sure, go right ahead. Yeah, just asking around about any of the girls if they know where the owner is.
Well, I'm afraid the owner's quite busy at the moment. Would you like to leave a message, or would you perhaps like me to see if she's available?
Yeah, if you can find out when she's available, that would be helpful.
Very good. I'll go immediately. She runs off real quick. Around 20 or so minutes pass. The same girl comes back up. Sorry, but Avara wants to know what exactly this business pertains to.
I have questions about a certain, call it race of people, that it's a little sensitive topic, I would say. I feel that it's reasonable to assume that she would know something about this.
Okay, I'll pass the message along. Another 10 or so minutes pass. This time, the owner comes up from the stairs as she was down. Oh, you again. And you have another friend this time.
Yes, I'm bringing you lots of business, aren't I?
Well, I suppose. Of course, Sam. My flyers are probably doing half of it. Well, hello, big man. What's your name?
The name is Lucien de Morte.
Oh,
You can just call me Lucien.
Very well, Lucien. What can I do for you?
I was looking for information, and I'd be willing to put some gold on it if you can help me out.
I suppose, but information about what exactly?
Well, I don't exactly believe the things that Inquisitors say about changelings so much.
Okay.
Figured if anywhere would be... Oh, if anywhere would have those kinds of people around, I wouldn't doubt it could be here.
Oh, I assure you, I was telling your companion here before, we do not have any changelings. We get tested by the Inquisition just about every week or so.
You don't happen to know anything about any changelings at all?
No, not particularly, not that I'm aware of at least. I know for a fact that none of my girls are.
Well, thank you anyways, and I'll just
What about your
give her
boys? Do you have any boys that are changelings?
Okay, I'm back.
A few, but I suppose
A few boy changelings?
none of my people are changelings. How about that?
Oh, just making sure.
Shit, what was about... There was something about that serial killer that was off. Okay, yeah, that's all, I guess. I'll just give her a gold piece for her trouble.
Oh, well, I suppose this will make a good pocket weight.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Do you
But
come
in
again?
case- just one more thing. In case you did know of where we could find changelings, would you happen to know in what direction we may find them?
If you're looking on information about changelings, I'm afraid you'll have to go ask the Inquisition. See, I just own a brothel here. I don't know much about interspecies politics.
Inquisition are just bastards.
Well, that's just rude.
Hey, you know what? They are racist towards my people, so I'm gonna call them bastards.
Are you a changeling?
They don't like people who come from the island of Grimoire at all.
Well, let's go find an Inquisitor and ask him.
How many changelings do we have in this party?
None.
At least 7.
At
Yeah.
least. Sure, let's go ask an Inquisitor. Why not?
The question is, which one of us is 2 changelings in a trench coat?
Definitely a Terrora. He gets a lot done for just one person.
That's
Right,
true.
he does.
I like that.
It only took him a week.
I like that.
Inquisitors would still be down by the docks, right? They're just patrolling or whatever.
I mean, at least one would be back by the docks. So I assume that you guys go back to the guild hall and speak to the Inquisitor there.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. All right, yeah. So you guys get to the guild hall. Now it's probably getting close to like it's past sundown whenever you guys get there. It's just about the time that Gwydion is doing the whole, getting knocked out thing. What a nerd.
I wonder where Gwydion is. Q2.
Oh, you should write the anime for this. I want, by the end of this campaign, I want a full animated project into the entire thing, start to finish, and that's
Holy
I'm
shit.
giving you that responsibility.
Didn't that cost Critical Role like $10 million?
No, they made
Look good.
They asked for 500,000,
and they got over.
Oh, I
it.
can make that easily.
Yeah, you're just have money.
Or be me.
The same Inquisitor is still there. There are no new people docked, so he's just kind of hanging out by the docks.
So, Inquisitor, my friend, you said you were looking for changelings?
Yes.
You know about changelings, you and the Inquisition. What do they do? How do you tell who's a changeling and who's not?
I'm afraid that is Inquisition business, friend.
Is it? Okay.
Well, I would imagine it would have something to do with a silver coin, no? We've seen one before doing that test.
Assuming they are probably have a bad reaction to silver.
Well, it seems you know everything that you need to.
I'm surprised you're not asking us to do a test.
I don't think they're actually too worried about taking action against changelings just yet. They just want to look like they're doing something to quell the public fear for now.
Oh, but you should tell that the prisoner camps that we maintain. In any case, we make sure that we track down any changeling that we get word of until we get word. We have checkpoints. We catch about 3 or 4 on any given day just in the city.
It's a lot.
Might
That was
compared to the
That
general
was a small
populace.
town. Is this place infested with changelings?
I believe that every place is infested with changelings.
How many do you think are in this town alone? If you had to
Hard to
guess.
say. We don't quite know yet, which is why we're trying to root them out to the best of our abilities. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I am kind of on the job here.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone now.
Good. He's
Under my
continues
breath,
looking for something
racist
suspicious.
bastard.
He ignores it.
I don't let him hear it. Just
He hears it.
I assume he has high perception.
he's a racist bastard. He knows it.
You'll probably find me at the bar, happy.
Because
Alright,
his whistle is wet.
So about like 9, 10-ish, you guys probably are all together at the tavern if you're not in bed. I believe that Q wants to talk to a few people. You guys, that is.
one of them
So
will
role play.
At the end of the week, because I don't have it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk to Gwydion. Well, Gwydion, I have a favor to ask of you, or questions, really.
Yeah. Yes. What do you need?
You've got quite a shiner there. What happened?
Oh, just some trading. Got taken a bit far.
Oh yes, I've stepped on a couple of rakes in my day training.
Right.
Oh, but to my questions, are you able to learn spells through learning?
That's the only way I've ever learned any spells. Well, except for the ones that I can cast as per, my blood. But yes, I keep all my spells in a book.
And if you were given a scroll, would you be able to learn it?
Most spells, yes. All arcane spells, but not divine spells, not nature-based spells, just arcane ones.
I see. Does it happen just naturally?
What do you mean?
Well, are you able to just look at the scroll and know it, or is there materials involved?
Just a scroll? Well, no, I do need to buy the ink and the special paper that I need for copying the... Because you can't just write it down with regular ink. And it has to be in my spell book for me to have it permanently, because spells are destroyed upon use, but spell books are destroyed, well, I guess, when someone tears them up.
Basically.
I see. Oh. So if I were to get you a scroll and the materials, if you had time, would you be willing to learn a spell for me?
If the spell can be learned, just let me know what it is beforehand, and I'll tell you whether or not it's a spell for me.
I'm unsure what it would be. I have got to talk with an enchanter, but I'm looking for something for the party. You all have difficulties seeing in the dark, and
Ooh.
I'd be interested in creating something that would produce light. Perhaps a continual flame of sorts.
I know of a spell that I've heard of that one. It's pretty common in construction.
Good legends.
I know there's a spell that gives people dark vision, and there's a cantrip that makes things glow, but I can't really do cantrips. No, I know about that spell. I could cast it, but the problem is, I only have a certain amount of spells that I can prepare per day. It's really as simple as that, and I generally, well, everything that I have is kind of priority. I'm about to get a spell very soon to help me, and that will take up... I'll have to drop something for it, which is unfortunate. My repertoire is limited.
I see. Perhaps I'll have to speak with someone about getting something enchanted then.
if you give me some time, I can try and learn a spell that will just... Well, I can try and learn a cantrip called Light that can make things glow for a certain amount of time. Kind of like a torch. You'd essentially have a permanent torch. But it will take more than a while.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
No problem, but thank you for coming to me about this.
Do we need to talk to anyone about the Shiner? Pointing to his eye.
No, but you could start calling me Gwydion Black Eye if you want.
That will just get you an eye patch.
It does have a ring to it.
Sounds more piratey.
Well, don't actually, because it will go away in a few days, I'm sure.
Alright. I believe we have stuff to sell. Do you think the shop is still open?
Why don't we go together and check?
Cool.
Which one are you going to? There are many shops.
I figure the enchanters, they might want the gems? I don't know. We have like 450 gold worth of gems.
Don't forget, Gwydion wants.
I believe we
flotation
actually.
devices.
I believe we already sold those.
Did
Like,
we?
well,
Okay.
it got unloaded from the ship.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Last session.
I hope I added the gold step for that. Let me go scroll up and look.
I did make sure to
I
give
probably
it to
did.
you all.
Yeah.
I think I did already. Yeah. Gwydion, you're our navigator. Do you want this golden sextant, or should we sell it?
I think it would be quite useful to have. At the very least, I'm a bit of a sentimental person. It's at least a nice memento of the island that we visited, but I imagine it will see some use in our time on the ship.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I want to look for the enchanter shop though.
The sextant
I have-
could also be enchanted. Now that I think about it.
Gwydion and
Something.
You step into Merlin's room. Well. Welcome. What can I do for you?
yes, I was looking for a spell of sorts that would allow light to be cast. Perhaps a flame that never goes out.
I see. I suppose I have something I could manage. Give me a moment. And she walks off into her little back. Now give me a moment as I walk off into my metaphorical back room.
Now, Q, I do have a lantern. If that isn't good enough, I mean, the spell will do fine, but I'm just wondering.
Yes, I have one as well, but I find that lanterns aren't as useful when we're diving through caves and such.
Oh, right, underwater work, yes. Spells
We have-
would be better for that.
Quite a few people who can't see in the dark, and we seem to be venturing forth into dungeons and such that do not have light. Figured I could try to help make something.
I mean,
I'm sorry, continue.
from my understanding as to how the spell works, if we just got a scroll of this and we put it on something like an unburnt torch, we essentially have a permanent torch, and that would save me some effort trying to learn this other spell. Because I do want to learn other things, maybe telepathic communication or, a mage's hand, something like that. I've only got so much time.
Before too long, Merlin comes back through with a small little hooded lantern with just some arcane runes etched around it. Suppose this be something you're looking for. She holds it out to you. Oh,
A lantern, yes. I was.
Well, it's the enchantment on it she might be more keen to. It does take some time to be able to use it, but you'll find it's probably right in your wheelhouse.
Have I had a short rest yet? Between getting the shit beat out of me?
I would imagine so.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Yeah, so this lantern has an enchantment on it that essentially, it's attunement. As an action, you can cast Continual Flame into the lantern, and it will stay there until you use an action to turn it off.
Oh.
That's attunement, though. I feel like if we just got a scroll of Continual Flame and put it on something, that'd be
Kind of what I was looking for, yeah.
worthwhile.
Or if you're looking for scrolls, you might want to talk to Falsander.
He's just across the hallway. Right.
I know he ain't much for conversation, but, well, best scribe in the Esterisle, yeah?
Well, to my understanding, yes. Spell scrolls with 2 glyphs like Continual Flame cost 200 gold Q if you were looking at a price.
Right. Well, I won't be able to afford that right now, but perhaps after we're paid, I can.
Payday will come along and that might change things.
Sorry for inconveniencing you and taking up your time. I don't know any of this, and I figured you would know most.
I appreciate that, honey. Don't you worry about it. I appreciate the company.
Alright, well, thank you. See you around then.
And you guys walk out the beaded door once more. Yep, that's what it sounds like.
Yep.
That's the one.
Well, yeah, Continual Flame Scroll's expensive, but it is just a permanent torch once we get our hands on it. So, let's wait a moment.
It seems like the thing that I'm looking for, though.
That would be the case. Hopefully this map fetches a nice price, and hopefully we get that bonus in case Cassius establishes a half-decent trader out with the island.
Oh, yes. I'm planning on persuading that bonus later in the week.
Oh.
Hopefully, my plans will come to fruition with what I've been working on.
Good luck with that. I'd probably... Well, I'd like to come along. I don't imagine that'd be much help.
Oh, of course, yes. I plan on the group being there.
Oh, of course.
It's more of the project I'm working on.
I understand. Well, I think it's about time I rested for the night. Had a bit of a... I've had a day, to say the least.
Well, tomorrow's another day.
Indeed. Tomorrow is a dinner party kind of day. Oh, and I'll have this black eye with me. Damn.
Perhaps, and if you permit me, I could use some healing magics to
Go
persuade
ahead.
it.
Just go ahead and see if that gets rid of it.
Cool. We'll dump 10 points of lay on hands into Grydion.
I hope.
For healing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black eye and those few broken ribs just heal up immediately.
Oh, there was more wrong with me than I thought.
And give him a big pat on the back.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, see you around then. And Gwydine's gonna walk to his room, hoping for a peaceful night.
That's all I got.
All right. You guys go to bed. unless anyone has anything else to do before the end of the day. But we have some more things to do.
I do.
You do? You do. I'm so sorry.
Did you forget about the thing you
Yes,
told
I
me?
forgot. What kind of man do you think I am? You think I know what I'm doing?
Sometimes. You have tricked us a few times.
You have
Sometimes.
one job.
Yeah, pretty much. Nathan, would you please join me in a private channel?
Oh, this isn't fair
Okay.
down.
Oh my.
Yes.
Also,
You're right.
You know you can just drag me, right?
What?
If you're a server like mod, you can just drag people into different channels.
You're too low on the list for me to actually do that, so
Low on the list.
Goodbye,
So
guys.
At one point, I'm gonna find Liliana
Mm-hmm.
and ask her a question.
So Leora's
Liliana, forgive me, but I have a brief question for you. I'm
Mhm.
crafting some armor out of that bee carapace. And I see you wear something similar. I was hoping to take some measurements so it's a good fit for you.
Isn't that adorable? You may certainly take my measurements. I just extend my arms, letting you do your.
Oh, and it's probably super awkward too.
Yeah.
Awesome. At the end of the week, he'll have that done for you.
Awesome.
Well, you all seem to be having
How
fun.
much? How many? Whatchamacallit, silvers are 1 gold
10.
I think it's 10.
10.
and 10 bronze for 1 silver.
Yeah.
Copper to silver, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had the same idea I did. I already did that too. Just for future reference.
I think I'm gonna do that as well. Turn everything into silver.
Yeah.
Well, not
I'm gonna-
everything,
like-
but I have a couple.
Paladin
I'm gonna-
reasons. Like, a lot of my stuff uses silver.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does.
You know, I thought
I'm
so around
switching
me.
some gold into silver, so then it's. Okay, I'll do 5 gold. That'll be 50 silver.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Liliana. Find anything out from the Inquisitor?
Not really. I mean, his name is Leroy, so that was disheartening. But other than that, he just says I have a familiar looking face, but he has never seen me around, so didn't really go anywhere. I stuck around hoping to see some other Inquisitors, but saw no one until I saw Lucian.
Lucian went to the brothel.
Yeah.
Lucian, why were you in the brothel?
Have to find out more about changelings.
They're deathly allergic to silver,
That
and
is
they can
all.
change their appearance into anyone they please.
Yes, but where are they? Although the one Inquisitor we did speak to on the docks mentioned that they have prison camps. So, curious why they're keeping them as prisoners.
I'm
And where.
not surprised by that in the slightest, strangely enough. So no one bothered to look into, what was it, the sculptor?
No.
Hold on. Wait, if I
Tomorrow, before the dinner.
Well, I'm gonna check the
am I
brothel.
here?
Yeah, you're here if you want to be here. You want to be here?
Yeah. Speaking of the sculptor, actually, I was walking down somewhere recently, and I did come across an area of town where his last crime scene was. I don't know if that's entirely relevant, but it might be. It's worth investigating. It's a place called Abbey Way. It's not the nicest place, but I had business there.
Sounds so charming.
It's well, of the people I've met there, they're certainly interesting.
I would say, did you get into a fucking bar fight?
Nothing so crass. Just some training.
You've literally been with us for a month at least. I've never seen you so much as be touched. And now you're here with a fucking black eye. The hell?
Yes, turns out getting punched is actually a really bad feeling.
Yes, it is. Welcome to the club. Oh, by the way, one of the girls at the brothel was murdered by the sculptor, cut straight in half and wrapped around her own spine like a stripper pole.
I read about that. Yes.
Why?
What?
That's disturbing.
Oh,
Are the guards
could,
not doing something about it?
Oh no,
They're
that's
putting
that's where I go tomorrow.
they're putting it in the papers, but the thing about the sculptor is, I
Maybe
guess,
we-
his victims, he puts their bodies in ironic positions or symbolic positions or something like that.
Like a sculptor.
Like a sculptor.
Yes.
maybe we should catch him ourselves.
Can't be any worse than the vampire.
Right? Okay, vampires, such an easy enemy. A
True.
normal man? What's a normal man gonna do?
I'm not gonna lie, I think
Well,
the
we don't
vampire we
know if
lucked
he's a
out on.
normal man.
Doesn't sound normal to me.
6
Again.
of us to 1 of them.
Split in half, and then wrapped around their own spine. What
6
about
of
that
us
says
to
normal?
1 of them.
Well,
Dennis, I
listen.
just saw that.
If we're going to continue investigating dangerous leads, might want to finish up the training I've started, however long that takes. Then I might be a little bit more useful in the field of combat.
Does your training just involve you getting the shit kicked out of you? Fuck, I can beat the fuck out of you right now.
That was part of it, actually. But well, it's has to do with maintaining my spells in the heat of battle, which I've never actually had a problem with before. But I've never gotten hit, and I discovered that when I do get hit, I'm really bad at keeping my spells going. So it's important that I got this.
Is this something that we can practice on the high seas?
I mean, we
downtime.
have
I
Lucian.
don't really want to get beat up by any of you.
There's other ways to break concentration, isn't there?
A few, yes.
Being distracted is a big one.
I mean, if you want, and with Esterisle's help, we could build a bit of a training course on the ship itself. We had something back in my school that was similar. We call it the Palace. It was unpleasant, but it would definitely help.
May need to buy a bigger ship for that.
I think I prefer the regiment I have going for me. For a few other reasons as well. The man, well, he knows a few things that I'd like to know. He's also a wizard like me.
Wizard did that to you.
Wizard did that to you.
Wizards can do very surprising things once you learn a few more powerful spells.
I want to meet this man. Seems like a fun brawl.
Some wizards are specifically geared towards combat and war. I'm not, but there's still a few things you can learn from any type of wizard that are useful.
I
Could
mean,
kick my ass.
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. If the two of you did get in a fight, I would put my bets on him.
not good.
Somehow I feel like taking you out in one punch is a bit of a feat.
I guess so. I'm not sure. I haven't been punched yet until then.
Again, that's why I'm surprised. You're usually pretty good at avoiding that.
Well, it was me and him. We were in a stone room. I tried to get out, but he was very fast. And he was also able to make himself grow to be about 10 feet tall. And
I want to do that.
his fist glowed when he punched. He made stone pillars come out of the earth.
Holy fuck, I want
That sounds incredible.
Very much above my
I
pay
wanna-
grade.
What kind of fucking
Yeah.
wizard are you getting into a fist fight with? My god, man.
The war
I
kind.
become like
He
him.
really.
He's the finest battle mage in all the Styles.
Battle mages are a very different breed from what I am, but I'm
I want to be
still
like
eager to learn some of the things he can teach.
Is that a little
When
fun?
I
more of a
grow
I
up,
am.
I want to be him.
I'm more of a book learner,
I don't flex very
to be honest, but I don't think he was.
I'm that interesting. Huh.
So, is that all for tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we do have a dinner party to attend, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
That for the
All right.
session, guys. That's all for
I
tonight.
Actually,
would just go to one of the
um,
merchants and just change gold for silver coins.
Leora is actually going to go to Atero's door.
Oh, that's
Okay.
actually hold on. Getting the silver is smart, but yeah, that might be worth doing.
I did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
if I can do that, thinking about it.
I only work in
I
gold.
need silver for spells.
Since I got tested, I'm now aware of how silver is effective. Just in
Silver
case.
for Spells is the name of my new band.
Nice.
Good. I
You-
like it.
So Q, it is approximately midnight and or probably about like 1 or 2 in the morning, and you're gonna knock on your door.
If it's a light knock, he's definitely not hearing the first bit.
God damn it!
God damn it, I'm old, lady.
I'm going to continue to knock louder and louder until I get a goddamn answer.
Knock, knock.
He gets up at some point, and he's wearing like a bathrobe and slippers. He opens the door.
Okay.
Leora, gosh, what is it?
Leora breaks down crying and hugs him.
Oh, gosh, of course, come in.
Fuck?
Usher her in, and oh, should I put on a kettle?
No, you don't have to. It's okay.
He's like already doing it. What's the matter, Jer? And he pulls up a chair and sits next to her.
I've gotten myself in with a bad crowd.
Oh,
Great.
is
And
it that Khajiit man?
no, it's what? No, no, he's trying to help me. There was some work I did back, and it didn't go well. There have been people after me ever since. And I think they're on to me.
I see. What type of people are we dealing with here?
They're linked with Inquisition.
Great.
What do I know about the Inquisition?
Generally speaking, they seem to be a relatively zealotous organization. Not so much to a religious doctrine, but rather to the idea that they must root the evils out of society, be that like all manner of creature, mostly changelings. However, they also speak of vampires, werewolves, hags, and other such shape-shifting and otherwise. The kinds of people that they believe are essentially just there to kill and eat populace.
So they're like a bit xenophobic.
Absolutely.
A bit.
Yeah.
And the few that you've run into are typically pretty mean.
And racist.
Upon occasion.
Like, kill them. I mean, I might not kill them, but,
Oh,
These-
Leora, what could you have done to the Inquisition?
It's
They don't.
not,
You are
it's not the
Inquisition.
Inquisition. It's the people use the Inquisition as a cover. If an Inquisitor kills someone, nobody will ask questions. They'll assume it was someone who's bad for society.
So, Inquisitors have been hired by someone else. Bad people.
Yes. I didn't want to put you in danger, but I'm so scared.
Everything is going to be okay. Sometimes we just don't know that in the time.
Things don't feel okay.
I've had similar feelings in the past. How... You said they were on to you. How have you been hiding from them?
Speaks, he's been helping keep me safe. That's the tabaxi from the other day. Was that a few weeks ago, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the tabaxi from a few weeks ago.
Do you know if they are looking for you here?
I don't think they know I'm here. But it's only a matter of time. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Inquisitors have shown up at the same time, that all of these... I don't want to say ships are setting sail, but would I say these expeditions are taking place? I guess that makes sense. At the same time all these expeditions are happening, I don't think it's a coincidence.
It seems suspicious. But I trust the guilds.
If Cassian couldn't be trusted, I wouldn't be here right now. I think the guild can be trusted, at least the people in this building.
I'm not sure what to do if you're being hunted by people. There's part of me that wants to ask, what did you do? But I'll leave that to you to reveal on your own time.
This isn't something I want to talk about tonight.
I understand. If you would like to exchange rooms for the evening, may give you some peace of mind.
I think I'll be okay.
Leora, thank you for trusting me.
You're welcome.
It'll be all right.
I hope so. Good night.
Good night, Leora.
I think that's a good time for a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What the fuck, Nathan?
Yeah, it is.
I kind of miss when you were a simple barbarian. The fuck is all this intrigue bullshit?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
There's been planning for months. Don't worry about it. Lots of plotting.
I'm getting the notion.
Are you crying?
No, you're crying.
Shut up, you're crying. Alright guys, so yeah, we're going to take our break, and as per usual, I'm just going to cut the video here, and be sure to, if you're interested, stay tuned for part 2, which will be literally right as you finish this. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And, you know, just tuning in on the weekends, because I usually have this going, and I usually have a Dungeons of the Mad Mage thing, assuming life doesn't decide to slap me across the face with the fun fact that life can be horrifying. Yeah. But hey, that little depressing side note out of the way, Once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as usual, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we'll catch you all in the next video. I really want to make an Uncle Iroh character now, and I don't freaking know why. Maybe I will have a video Friday. Either way, we'll see you then.